Life. We have what we call the have and the have-nots. Those who claim to have, and the have-nots whose properties, resources, homes, dreams snatched by the haves. We are living at a time that's becoming more scary when you think about it. The land that you own, someone sits and says they want that land, give you carbon credits. If you don't step up, if you don't move to whatever niche they give, they take your land. And if you don't accept it, private military come, they take it from it. Or before that happens, they hire gangs. That's where we are right now. That's why we're looking at almost every nation. What you once owed, what you once called an inheritance, doesn't exist. Because that's what they want to do. Think about it. We have people who sit in their convenient areas with their life and lifestyle with bankers down. And they sit in their deluded minds and decide that because of their misery or whatever it may be, you don't deserve to smile. Every time they switch up and see you do something, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve that smile. They come to education system, corrupt it to a way whereby they make the children robots. Because let's be honest, did you learn about taxes in school? No. Maybe in campus, if depending on what you went to study. Did you learn about how to cook, how to relate, how all these things that we do out here? No. Hence the term character development. Because when you come out here in the world, your character will be developed. It's not in the best way, but that's when we normally say you will the ground is speaking, and you'll be cooked. And those are the facts at hand. Those who claim to be the haves claim to be the ones, the 1% or the 5%, whatever they call themselves anyway. And they claim to have these companies, and every company they have as investors. And what most of these investors, the low investors, it is you and I, with the little that we have, and we buy from them. But how do they make you not see when they take something from you? Think about it. They put you stuck with sports. They put you stuck watching celebrity fights and gossip culture and all that crap. While you're busy focused on it, they're busy ripping you off. When you turn and come back, you have no home, you have no place. And then they tell you it is that ethnic, it's that race, it's that we go to war. You know, they took everything from us, and they're thinking, huh? Before you know it, you're drafted, you're in a war that was none of your business. That's where we are. That's where we are going. That's the sad part. The more we are focused on things, the more we blind ourselves from getting to understand the truth, the crazier it gets. You know, when the so-called silent moment of the masks, the 2020 as it is, I had this question. They would say, for example, 1,000 are dead. And my question was, what does 1,000 cater to? 1,000 who was it in their home? Was it here? Was it there? Those numbers no one ever gave us. But they wanted you to believe what they wanted you to believe. The scientists said it. Are they not the same scientists they paid on the side? Look at where nations are. 2024 has become the year of revolutions all over. We've seen what's happening in Kenya. We've seen what's happening in Bangladesh. And we have no idea. We are already in July, 7th month. So when you click August moving forward, only God knows what's coming. And these so-called haves come. They are buying your property. They are buying land. They are buying everything. You didn't even know near you there is gold or whatever minerals that there is. And you're kicked out of your home. And then they go back because they are developed in their deluded minds. and even the people and the citizens of their own country work hard to earn are ripped off with taxes they cannot ever have. And then these companies, house, buy out all their properties. First, they impose so many taxes, so now you can't be able to keep up. They start kicking you out in your developed country. Now, you can't keep up with the rents and everything. And then these people come because they know the rent is high, and now there are fewer people to pay it. And then they buy everything. Now they own everything, and they decide where you sleep. And then they decide you're homeless, you're of no use. Then they throw you into some place where you can all go fight and get the little. Isn't that where the world is going? Think about it. And then we are pinned against each other. Many experiments are done. It's like they do this one they call the monkey experiment. I don't know the whole name, but it's about how you use a monkey, where the monkey, once a few have been hit, and then when they're already frustrated, when the new one joins the club, they hit that one and they forget in way the one who's spraying us with water is that guy, but they're concentrating on each other. And then isn't that what we're doing right now in the world, where when someone tries to expose the truth or speak the truth, they are shunned in the comment section, they're put aside, and then afterwards everything they said came to be they have versus they have nots. They come into nations which they claim to be developed. Oh no, wait, undeveloped. Yet this undeveloped, if there was proper accountability, if there were proper systems and good policies, they will not be undeveloped, they'll be developed. But because of a few characters who have chosen the easy way out, they sell their people. But this is why sometimes I normally look at them and ridicule them. I'm like, do you ever use your head? Because yes, even if you sell your country and your nation, and you say so you go to exile in whatever country you go to, will you be able to speak the language you used to speak in your former? Nah. Because you're already screwed up on your former, so you have no place to go backwards. And so you're trying to be some, and these people whom you've exiled through, they'll think, well, you did steal and you did give us a kick, but now you are of no value to us. So we will treat you as we wish. Who's winning here? Because you sold your country, you sold your community, properties, resources, and then thinking that you'll be given a tap on the shoulder. Good boy, good woman. Now you dumb. Facts. Straight up. Facts. And that's the problem we have. Everything is all about let's be accountable. Open your eyes and see what's going on. When they're taking your seeds, taking them to developed nation, and then bringing back GMOs so that you have no food, and then you rely on theirs, and then put laws and acts to make sure you cannot have your indigenous seeds, and you have to rely on GMO, where the GMO, they've altered everything from the original. Open your eyes. Stop sleeping. A lot is going on. Because, yeah, sometimes you may say there's nothing we can do. I guess there's something we can do. You know why? Because when they're doing these things, they do it behind the scenes. But if you open your eyes, get into these conversations, learn, research, there's so many sites, there's so many books, there's so much you can learn. Don't be the puppet who you are trained to be in school. Don't you find it quite sad that we went to school only to be told to say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, madam? We're never taught to think. You're never taught to provoke your thought. Provoke your thought. Why is 1 and plus 1, 2 and not 5? Use your brain, man. Use it. Think about it. Don't be a robot. Because the more you sleep, you lose everything. You lose your identity. You lose your history. You don't even know who you are anymore. And you'll be so deluded. You'll hate yourself more when there's so much beauty in you. Wake up. Wake up before everything is dust. Don't accept these seeds planted, developed, undeveloped. Nah. You developed. The fact that you're alive, you developed. Your brain, your body, every part of you is developed. Stay away from this. Shun those seeds planted that make you think you are not worth it. You are. The reason as to why you are crushed is because there's something great. And the reason they use weapons against voices and placards is because you have something greater in you. They know the potential you have. Don't let it slide. Know your worth, or else lose your worth. That's a choice you have to make. Wake up or break up.